Welcome in, friends. This is Kendi K. All day. Welcome to episode 10 of Shop Talk, where content creators gather to do just that, friends, to talk shop. We are talking shop today about how to make over our channel homepage. Y'all, welcome in. Thank you for riding and rocking with me. It's a great day because you are in the right place at the right time. Have you ever had the trouble of just wondering, what am I going to do with my channel homepage? Friends, when was the last time that you made any edits or revisions, updates, additions to your channel homepage? Drop in that chat. We've got a lively chat. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Drop in that chat. Let me know, when was the last time you made edits, revisions, additions, deletions possibly to your channel's homepage? That is what we are talking about today. We are going to make over our channel's homepage. And friends, I'm going to be in that process as well. And I thought, wow, this is a timely, relevant episode for Shop Talk. Shop Talk is our virtual makerspace for content creators. So if you are a YouTube content creator, if you're on that monetization journey, check out all 10 episodes, y'all. This is our 10th episode of Shop Talk, and we have done that in just about 3 weeks. It hasn't even been 3 weeks, and we are already to episode 10. Y'all, I appreciate all of the feedback that you have been sharing about Shop Talk. I appreciate you sharing out this stream to other content creators like yourself. Whatever has you here today, just as a viewer, as a fellow content creator, you are in fact welcome. And if you do happen to catch this on the replay, because this is being recorded live, episode 10 is being recorded live. Shop Talk is a live stream experience. And so if you are in fact catching it on the replay, I want to send a special welcome to you. And I encourage you to drop a comment and let me know that you are watching this on the replay. Doesn't matter when you catch it, you can still gain valuable information. Y'all, thank you for joining me. Thank you for writing and rocking with me. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Well, if there's nothing else, then let's get started. Friends are already ringing in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fit and Flexi with Lala says, oh, this is going to be good. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for viewing this on the replay or active in the chat during this live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. G2 Country Girl. Hello there, G2 Country Girl, a fellow content creator like myself. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, friends. And looks like we've got some new friends gathering as well. Welcome in. Welcome to episode 10 of Shop Talk. Today, friends, we are making over our channel's homepage. Friends, I have been a content creator for over a year now. I have several different dates as part of my story of this YouTube journey that I am on. And so I started my channel in January 2024, by the last week of January 2024, by uploading my very first video. However, in July is when you'll see the famous pound cake video that kind of let me know, oh my goodness, if I just create good quality content, then people will watch that content. That happened for me in August, actually. I think I said July, but in August. So just about right about now, almost a year ago to this day. And then it wasn't until January 25 when I got really serious and I said, you know what? It's go mode. It is time for me to work on that road towards monetization. And y'all, that is where I am now. I'm calling it the last mile as I am on the road to 5K. 5K. And by that, I mean I'm on the road to try to reach 5,000 subscribers and 5,000 watch hours. Thank you. And in the process, I hope to reach a full monetization along the way, because it's really about monetization and beyond. Wouldn't you say? Monetization and beyond. Y'all, welcome in, friends. Thank you for riding and rocking with me. This is a Kendi K all a day. Friends, let's go to let's get started. Let's make over our channel homepages. And friends, I'm inviting you to take some time and do it yourself. For sure, you can pay many of those endless amounts of experts out there that are always in your email box. And if you are so lucky to have not experienced that yet, oh, I'm going to tell you, you will, my friend, you will. You just wait and see. And y'all, I looked at, as I was gathering content for episode 10 of this episode of Shop Talk, y'all, some people are charging as much as $250, $300 for that. And so I definitely wanted to do it myself first. And so I'm calling this my DIY channel homepage makeover. Hopefully it will give you ideas for you to begin to look at your channel and try to begin to make some edits and changes to your channel as well. And as I started this process, friends, it had been some time before since I had last done any edits to my channel homepage. And y'all, think about that. Your channel homepage is kind of like your home, right? Like where your home, where you live, right? When you want to make your home someplace, at least that's my goal. I want to make my home where I live and reside. I want to make it a place that is inviting for me and for those who would come and visit me. And so I try to use that same thought pattern in mind when I think about the channel homepage for Kendi K all day. I want to make it someplace that is warm and inviting, and that really people can begin to see my personality even during their first visits to my channel homepage. I like to think of it as kind of my welcome mat at the front door. When people get to know Kendi K all day, I hope that they do so and they get a feel for my personality, a feel for the content that I am sharing in my channel, and just all things Kendi K, all things Kendi K. So y'all, here I am down here. If you're looking for me, I'm using the larger display. This stream is powered by StreamYard, so it allows me to throw comments up from the panel onto the stage with me. And so we're welcoming in Monique Powell. Welcome in, Monique. Welcome in, friend. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to, this is what my existing home page looks like. And as you can see at the top, everyone gets a banner, whether you create one or not. And this is my banner. I've been using this for probably about 6 months. I had one that was even, I had one before this, and I wish I had taken a picture of it because I don't even really remember what it looks like. But this banner is my most recent banner. It's got a photo of Kendi K and says my channel name, Kendi K all day, lifestyle, living and loving. So it gives you 3 words. I kind of like the alliteration with the use of the L's over and over again. Lifestyle, living and loving kind of gives you a feel for Kendi K as a channel. And y'all, but you can just edit. That's your banner. That's your edit. So that's kind of like the welcome mat at the front door, right? It's one of the first things that people are going to see because people typically look at the top and move their eyes down that channel homepage. And then underneath that, you can certainly see who Kendi K is with my profile picture. You don't always have to use a picture of yourself. Some people are using animations. And if you were one of my first subscribers and or viewers of Kendi K all day, then you might remember a K. I used to have a very scrolly capital K as my channel profile image instead of an image of myself. And I've had several iterations of that. Like I say, it has been quite a few months, at least 6 months, if not more, since I have made any edits to my channel homepage. So that's why that was the impetus for episode 10 of Shop Talk. Shop Talk is our virtual creator maker space. And so if you are a creator on YouTube, I welcome you to co-host this and every stream with me on Shop Talk. I'm going to go ahead and drop the channel link. So if anyone wants to prepare to come up and co-host the show with me, and if this is your first time joining us for Shop Talk, then you might be hearing this for the first time. If you would like to co-host this and every episode, I invite content creators to come up and co-host this and every episode of Shop Talk with me. And in doing so, because this stream is powered by StreamYard, I invite you to also to share this same stream to your audience. You can share out this stream to your same audience when you join me as a co-host, and you can gain watch hours towards monetization as well. So again, just sharing the love, y'all. This is a safe space for all. So keep that in mind. And if you would like to come and co-host this episode of Shop Talk with me, you will also notice other things that I do is I go back. Mary is Life Journey. I'm noticing that Mary is in the building. And Mary's Life Journey. Y'all, if you check the description box of this episode of Shop Talk, I have included, Mary has a great content creation planner. So check the description box of this episode of Shop Talk, and Mary shared that with she has co-hosted with me previously, and so I just left that there, and because I wanted friends to be aware of that. And if you are a content creator, check out her journal. It is very affordable. Click the link and look into it and check that out. For Mary, so many friends are gathering. Welcome in, friends. Let me show you some of the friends who are joining us. So many friends are joining us. I invite you to this and every episode of Shop Talk, our virtual creator maker space, where we just talk shop, y'all. We're just talking shop. And today we're doing a DIY homepage makeover. So the first question I asked was, when was the last time that you made over or did any edits, additions, deletions, clarifications to your channel's home page? And it had been a while for me, friends. And so I thought, wow, this would be a great episode of Shop Talk. And so this is episode 10, y'all. I record each and every episode live. And I should say we record each and every episode live and then make them available for replay at your leisure. And so in doing so, I'm able to co-host the show with you, other content creators who are willing to do so. Check the chat. If you are interested, look for that link that has StreamYard in it and click that link, and then you can come right up on panel and co-host the rest of the show with me. So y'all, just so you know, some of you, if you're very new, we might have some people who are very new, or it might have been a long time. It's been well over 6 months since I made any edits or changes to my channel's homepage. And so you want to get to your channel's homepage, and then you want to click customize. Customize means make it your own. I think of my channel's homepage as just like I do my home where I live and reside. I want to make it a warm and inviting space. When people come over to visit, I want them to stay a while and check me out, and I want them to feel my spirit, feel my aura when they come to my homepage. So that's with those things, I have these changes in mind. Okay, so friends, then you also will have a trailer. The trailer is that first video that is actually set in an autoplay mode. So as soon as the person goes to your channel's homepage, they're gonna get an autoplayed video, and they call that video a trailer because it starts automatically. Kind of, if you think about going to the movie theater, you kind of get the previews first. So it is just a preview of your channel. It's a video that is designed to help people quickly learn about your channel. And hopefully, if done correctly, it can turn those who view your channel homepage into subscribers. Hopefully they'll be motivated and say, hey, I like what I'm seeing there. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. And friends, that is one of the changes that I hope to do to my homepage. And that is to, in fact, create that channel trailer, meaning that I plan to, this is my channel's homepage. What you're viewing now is what my channel's homepage looks like at this moment, and with no changes made to it just yet. And so it's well time for me to make some updates to my channel's homepage. And drop in the chat. Let me know, when was the last time you made edits to your channel's homepage? And I will tell you, if you don't make any edits to your channel's homepage, then your stuff is kind of just set at your homepage is created by default. As you create more content, and then that content is dropped into your channel's homepage without much rhyme or reason to it. And so it might be your first time really thinking about organizing your channel's homepage for maximum engagement. And so, y'all, right now I have one of my highest performing videos, and it is in fact my 7-Up pound cake that I posted as a long format video in July of 2024. I'm sorry, August of 2024. So I think I actually recorded it in July of 2024, and then I did not post it, make it public for viewing until August, is why I keep saying July. So y'all, I'm excited to do actually now a trailer because I have lots more content and long format videos available, including this Shop Talk series. This is episode 10 of Shop Talk, which is our virtual creator makerspace. And I just have so much more material now. So it's time for me to do it yourself homepage makeover. And so I'm looking forward to creating that true trailer that shows real fast clips. I'm talking about 1 or 2 seconds a piece of fast clips where folks can get a really good feel for Kendi K all day and what Kendi K does on her channel. Thank you all for joining me. I'm super excited with all the friends who are gathered in the chat. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Y'all, I wanted to take a look at some other channels to give you some ideas to kind of get your juices flowing. Y'all, this is our makerspace. I invite you all to come and join me on panel and gain some valuable watch hours while you gain hours on your channel as well. Yes, I did say that. If you agree to co-host this stream with me, it's not that big of a deal. You just go ahead and click the link that I have in the chat, and you can be a co-host with me on panel. This is a welcome space and a safe space. And I know that we're all, many content creators are just like myself, trying to grow our channels to and through monetization. I'm on the road to 5K. I am seeking 5,000 subscribers in this moment. And I'm also reaching towards 5,000 watch hours too. So I'm calling it the road to 5K. Friends, I'm also sharing other content creators with you. I just mentioned that Mary's Life Journey has a great content creation planner, and there's a link to that in the description box, y'all, because we're not in competition with each other. We are in competition with ourselves. We're trying to just get better and better and better and better as a content creator as we grow our channels to and through monetization. And so I'm shouting out another channel, a Blues Plate, and Blues Plate hashtag channel goals for me as a creator. So I'm just showing you a couple of channels because you just saw a piece of my channel before any makeovers. And so I'm showing you some other channels that I look to and got inspiration from. Because let's take Blues Plate, and I made sure to share with you all, her contact information with Blue and her husband, her lovely husband, Dion. And so y'all take a look at Blues Plate. Number one, so you see, you don't have to use your profile picture in the upper left-hand corner. I use mine, but in previous iterations of my homepage, I have used just a big scrolly calligraphy like capital K. And then I went to a picture with me on a clock face, if you remember that. That was my second iteration of my channel profile picture. And now I still feel really good about my photo as my channel profile picture. And because it's also in yellow, and as you can see, the yellow or the goldenrod color in my channel banner. And so that's what I'm rocking with at this moment. So those aspects, I feel okay with those aspects of my channel homepage. But there are other tweaks that I want to do. And one of them, of course, is for me to create a trailer, which shows snippets of video and content that I've created that a new viewer who is new to Kendi K all day might watch, and hopefully with the end goal of turning them from a viewer into a subscriber. It's just a quick synopsis of who and what I am and what my channel represents. So that is one of the key changes that I'll be making in the next couple of weeks here, is to create my very own channel trailer as a preview to my channel. And so when we look at Blues Plate opted not to use a photo of herself for her channel profile picture. And in fact, she has a food on a plate. So I think you can just take a glance, a quick gander at Blues Plate as a channel creator. And Blues Plate, this is a what kind of channel? Drop in the chat. Just looking, and what do you see there? Just looking, what do you see? What do you think Blues Plate as a channel is about? Y'all, I'm dropping that link one more time in case anyone wants to join me and stream this content to your own homepage. And yes, I know it's hard to believe, but yes, I am, because you're coming to co-host with me, you've got to be paid, right? And you are paid with watch hours on your own channel. So each and every person that logs into this stream using your channel to log in, and then you will be gaining watch hours on your own channel, y'all. So again, if you do, I invite you to go ahead and post it to your channel. Do all of the things to ensure that you can get as many viewers to enter this stream of Shop Talk. This is episode 10, and we are making over our home pages. So when I look at Blues Plate, like so many of you have mentioned in the chat, I can see that, yes, this is a channel all about cooking. And Blue can cook. So if you're not familiar with Blues Plate, y'all, please go ahead and check out Blues Plate. It's 10 out of 10. I highly recommend for me. And I certainly hit subscribe. And when I was connected with Blue, y'all, Blue reached out to me as a new content creator. Y'all, Blues Plate has I'm trying to look at with my spectacles on. Blue has is approaching 4,000 subscribers on this channel and is fully monetized on this channel. Y'all, these are hashtag channel goals for Kendi K, because I just love her spirit. And when I look at her homepage, this is Blue's Plate's home page on her channel. It speaks of food. Do you notice that the food she has in her profile picture is on a blue plate? She really has stuck to the theme of cooking at home, and the channel title, the name of her channel is in fact Blue's Plate. Y'all, she has lots of different kinds of blue plates. And most of her food is on a blue plate, or might be on a white plate that is trimmed with blue flowers. Everything is blue. She's got blue aprons. She's got the blue G spicy crew. She's got hashtag channel goals. So again, if you're looking for a channel for a right-sized creator, because sure, we all have looked at channels that have 1 million subscribers. We've all looked at channels that have 15 or 25,000 subscribers. But for me, I want to see what someone is doing. What's the next step after full monetization? And that's what I'm seeking now, is full monetization. And so I want to know what it looks like to grow a bit. And what I pick up from Blue's Plate is that she indeed is really sticking to her theme of cooking on this channel and only cooking on this channel. Look at all of those, look at all that content that you can see at a glance. She has chosen For You. And I will tell you that, again, this is how you customize your page so that it speaks well for you. And Desi, I like what you're saying there, friend. Desi says that Blue's Plate is very simple and easy to look at. It really is easy on the eyes. Everything is nice and neat, and yeah, I agree. And it speaks cooking. She only cooks on this channel. And in fact, Blue's Plate has 2 other channels, but we're just looking at this one for the aesthetics of the channel homepage. And y'all, you can do anything that you want to do. You're only limited by the limits of your creativity. You are only limited by the limits of your creativity. Thank you, Desi, for joining us today for episode 10 of Shop Talk. And so she has chosen, Blue's Plate has chosen the For You option. And so that means that YouTube is going to put content, some of your content, in front of whoever views your channel that most resonates with the viewer. Okay, so it takes your content and chooses those videos or that content that resonates most with your viewer. And so looking at this is what it has chosen for me, and that will appear for you. So For You is going to be different for every viewer because it's curated. It calls through your videos, through your content, and pulls that content that it feels you are most likely to want to view. Welcome in, friends. So many friends are gathering, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome in, Natasha in the middle. Welcome in, friend. You're in the right place at the right time. Welcome to episode 10. So that's what the For You means, in case anyone was wondering. Y'all, if you have questions, please go ahead and drop your questions in the chat as well. I'll throw them up on the screen and we will answer them as a creator makerspace. Y'all, we are all in that respect co-hosting, and this is also an opportunity for you to connect with other content creators like myself and like yourself. So welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome one and all. This is a safe space for content creators so that we can do just that. We can talk shop about content creation. And friends, then her next, she has self-selected this because along the right-hand side, what you will see there, friends, hey, y'all, hey, what you will see there is all the different things that you can select. This is how you can customize your channel homepage. further customized it. She has chosen popular videos. So the next thing she wants her viewers to have a first look at when they come over to her house in these YouTube streets is she wants them to see some of her most popular videos. That's something that you can choose. And then that whole menu is available to you as a content creator. You can show them when you're live. Perhaps that is what you want them to see, is that if you do lots and lots of live streams, friends, maybe that's your best content. And so that's kind of one of the metrics that I use. What is my best content? What is my best content according to Kendi K? And that is what I want my viewers to see. Those things that I'm most proud of. And other videos she has after that. And she also had at the very bottom of her channel page, she had shorts. And just for the sake of space, and it was already getting small, it's her homepage, as you can see, friends, is chock full of her long format content. Chock full of her long format content. Friends, this is a fully monetized channel. Blues Plate is. Again, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend you check out Blues Plate if you're unfamiliar with this content creator. Y'all welcome in. If you have any questions as we're going through, I invite you to connect with us through the chat, and I can put those questions out, and we will answer them together. Y'all, this is a safe space for content creators to do just that, to talk shop about content creation as we go to and through monetization. Friends, I am dropping the link one more time. And if you are looking for it, it is coming your way now, and it has the word StreamYard in it. I invite you to come and co-host this and every episode of Shop Talk with me. If this is your first time, you might just want to watch and connect and collaborate with others through the chat. I invite each and every one of you, as you see fit, as we go through episode 10 of Shop Talk. We're recording it live for playback later. But as you go through Shop Talk, y'all, please connect with each other in the chat. This is a safe space for content creators to grow, and to collaborate. Y'all, let's take a look at another channel and content creators homepage that I am very fond of. It's none other than Faith Marie Unscripted. So when we look at Faith Marie's channel page, this is Faith Marie's channel homepage. I see a whole different color scheme. I like that. When we look at Blues Plate, we saw a different color scheme of the presence of blue. And when we look at Kendi K's homepage, you see lots of yellow. You see that replicated in my channel profile picture with the yellow background on it. So I think that is one takeaway that might help you to create some cohesiveness is, kind of like, what's the color scheme in your bathroom at home? What's the color scheme in your bedroom at home? What's the color scheme in your child's bedroom at home? Think about your content. Think about a color scheme that works for you, that is reflective of you. When I think of a new creator, Pretty Heart Conquer, she always, when she shares and talks about her channel, she always speaks very fondly about pretty hearts. And she talks about the purple hearts in memory of her mother, and then the pink hearts because her favorite color is pink. And so I would expect that then when I visit Pretty Hearts channel, you might want to do a color scheme that really shows who you are and helps viewers to immediately connect with you and your content. Yeah, I agree. These are very nice channel pages. And that's why I wanted to, number one, y'all, we're not in competition with each other. Nobody can be you but you, and you are your own brand. Yes, you are. Just like I am Kendi K all day, and I am representing my brand today. That's why I wore my yellow top today, so that you can see that color scheme being replicated even to me as we record this episode of a Shop Talk. Natasha says that these are really nice channel homepages, and I agree. That's why I wanted to share them with you. And if you're not connected to Faith Marie Unscripted, I encourage you to do so. 10 out of 10. I absolutely highly recommend, and I am subscribed to Faith Marie Unscripted. She gives me good channel goals as well, and I hope that you have looked to some creators as to have some goals for you for your content creation journey as well. Faith Marie has had multiple channels during her YouTube journey. She's got a great story, and I'll let her tell it. So check out Faith Marie Unscripted if you are not familiar with this content creator. But I see like the grays are coming through there. So check that out. I see that in her channel page. And see that she has opted for a profile image of herself for her profile image for her channel up at the upper left hand corner, and they're always there in the upper left hand corner. And then underneath that, I see that Faith Marie has not opted for a channel trailer. Currently, my channel trailer is that pound cake, one of the videos I'm most proud of because it marked a new phase in my YouTube journey in July of 2024 when I recorded that pound cake video, and then in August of 2024 when I published it and made it live on my channel. And so, but you don't have to have that trailer. You can do just like Faith Marie has done and gone straight into the content. And y'all, on the right hand side there, I'm sharing with you the menu of the content that you can make available and how you can make it available. You can do something like Blues Plate, who had a For You. So that means it's going to look, depending upon the viewer, it's going to look through your curated content and find the videos, the content that is most likely aligned with the viewer, because that is what YouTube is about. It's about you being you and about viewers being themselves as well. So it's kind of saying of your content, what would this viewer you like? And so we see that Faith Marie has her most popular videos up top. That makes sense to me, to put your most popular videos, because if other viewers have liked them, so they have the most views by the most popular. And then that is what she wants other viewers to see first as well when they come to Faith Marie Unscripted homepage. Hi there. Hi. We've got some new friends joining us. Thank you for joining us. And y'all, if you are a content creator, I invite you, or if you're just even thinking about becoming a content creator, I invite you to stay connected. Y'all, I have another episode. Episode 11 will be streamed live this afternoon at 3:30 Eastern time this afternoon. So this is episode 10. Episode 11 will be streamed this afternoon at 3:30. And then she has the For You. So she still values the curated content for the viewer, but she's leading with her most popular videos. Y'all, I'm leaning into that. I really like that idea of streaming her most popular videos first. They are appearing first to viewers who visit her channel page. I really like that. And then underneath that, she has additional videos as well. Okay. So just showing you what's available, y'all. You're only limited by the limits of your creativity. I encourage you, as you think about do it yourself, making over your channel page, to look around at the other creators. Think about other content creators you might be subscribed to or not. Think about the size of their channel, and maybe you just go full throttle and go in there and find a channel page and look at how they've curated their content for viewer for viewers. And remember, the goal of the channel page is just to show folks who and what you are, what kind of content you share through your channel, who you are as a creator. And you have all of these choices to customize your channel page as you see fit. Friends, one of the key components of your channel page will in fact be your description. And your description, just like the description of your videos that you create, your content that you create, will tell a lot about who you are as a creator and your channel. So keep in mind that description. Now, when we do videos, for instance, you might have looked through the description for episode 10 of Shop Talk, and it told you that we were going to be looking at making over our channel home pages, and it gave you lots of resources. So if you don't know how to create a banner in Canva, or if you don't know how to upload the new banner that you make, then I have links to videos already in the description box of this video of episode 10 of Shop Talk. So check in the description box. But let's talk a little bit more about the description box of your channel's homepage. Y'all, this is where you get a chance to write to your viewers and hopefully subscribers and turn them into subscribers. As people click around, you know, there's an endless amount of data available to us in these YouTube streets. So check that out, friends, and your description. Y'all, so I've got here 3 iterations of my channel description. And I will tell you that I am enjoying all of them. And it's been over 6 months since I did any updates to my channel. And so to me, it was well overdue for me to start making over my channel. I know for sure I want to create a trailer that has lots of little clips to show people the breadth of my content that I offer on my channel. And so when you look at the screen there, you'll see in box 1 that is the first iteration of my channel description. It was very short and perhaps too short. And I told you, number 1, that I'm a lifestyle channel. You also see that reiterated in the banner because my banner is yellow. It says lifestyle, living, and loving because I share a lot of the things that I love on my channel, people and things that I love and that I like. And so this was the first iteration of what's in box 1 there on the screen. And then in box 2, you can see an iteration of an update. And I will tell you that box 2, I chat GPT. So I use chat GPT to help me, and actually a friend helped me to use chat GPT, and learning how to do more with chat GPT as we activate AI to help us in that content creation process. And yes, YouTube does allow you to continue to use ChatGPT and AI to streamline your content creation process. And so, friends, what you see in box 2 there on the screen is exactly what ChatGPT pushed out for me to make over my channel homepage. But Chat GPT, y'all, it is not the end all be all. You have got to put your creativity and your flair on that. And there were some things that I certainly liked. I certainly liked that I had more written text to share in my channel description. And I will tell you that if you think about your videos and the descriptions of your videos, they allow up to 5,000 characters. But on your channel description, you are given just 1,000 characters, not letters, characters. So spaces, emojis, etc., are all considered a character. And so there are some things that I liked in the Chat GPT channel description that it created for me. And if I recall how we did this, me and a friend were working on this together. if I recall, I put in the chat GPT search, I gave them my channel name and I gave my current, my existing, what was already in box one, my existing channel description. And so all of those things were available, and chat GPT spit out number two. So things that I liked from the second box that was created wholly by chat GPT is I like the emojis. And y'all, congratulations and happy World Emoji Day. Today is July the 17th, and it's World Emoji Day. So drop some emojis in that chat for me if you don't mind. It is World Emoji Day. Drop some emojis in that chat. And so I like the emojis that were offered in the chat GPT developed description of my channel homepage. I like that it was more text. I wondered if it was too much text. Desi is dropping an emoji. And I see some things in the chat. I'll throw them up on the screen in just a second. Thank you, Natasha. Great question. Let's talk about that. Natasha, I want to put that up on the screen so everyone can see. Natasha, y'all dropping, thank y'all for dropping emojis in the chat today. July the 17th, friends, is World Emoji Day. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. And so I have now moved to the box number 3. Y'all, this is what I currently have in box number 3. It is now represented as my channel description in box number 3. As you can see, I pared down the number of words that were given to me from that chat GPT channel description. Box 1 is what I created over 6 months ago, almost a year ago, friends, when I first started the channel. And I knew I needed a little bit more. But what was important for me, which you're going to see across all of these, is that this is Kendi K all day. But a lot of friends were calling me at first glance. A lot of people think it's Kennedy K, and it is not. So it's Kendi K. So I always try to keep that pronunciation in here. And that's going to remain because my name is not as easy as some other names for folks to pronounce, especially when they're looking really fast at it. But if you watch my content at all, you'll know that this is Kendi K all a day. And so, y'all, I still feel like, personally, version 3, which is what is currently on my channel's homepage, I still feel like that's too many words. And so I'm going to continue to pare that down. I do like this. I like these things. A Southern charm meets West Coast vibes. I like the emojis and I like those things underneath that because I do think that kind of really embodies my channel very quickly. Cook with me with an emoji. Shop with me with an emoji. And laugh, live, and love with me. I just like the ring of that. So you can see how Chat GPT was really using some of the key elements of Kendi K all day when it churned out a description for me as well. So I'm going to keep working on it. And that's the thing. You're only limited by the limits of your creativity. Y'all, let's take a look here. We see that our friend Natasha has dropped in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Natasha. Thank you for joining us, friend. Natasha says, I notice a lot of YouTube channels that don't have a channel description, yet they're very popular and successful. You are right. You could not be more right, Natasha. I looked at, because I showed you 2 smaller creators because I'm trying to be intentional, because this is Shoptalk. This is a virtual makerspace for content creators. And typically, y'all, when I first started Shoptalk, and we're just in episode 10, so we're still quite new. I used to say, as my introduction to what is Shoptalk, what is this episode 10 of Shoptalk? What is Shoptalk about? And I used to say that it is a content creator's Makerspace for small and new content creators. But really, it's a makerspace for all creators where we can just talk shop. But I looked up because I wanted to share some home pages so that you can get a feel for other home pages beyond my own. And so I I looked up Don Lemon, the Don Lemon Show. Shout out to independent media. If you know Candy K at all, you know that that is one thing that I love, and that is independent media. And so I went to Don Lemon's homepage, and Don Lemon's homepage doesn't have much of a homepage at all. In fact, it looks like it's just the kind of pre-generated homepage or default homepage that was created by YouTube, right? So everyone does have a homepage, but it's just, do you have like are you still using the default homepage without a banner? And maybe even a description, things like that. So yeah, there. And Don Lemon, y'all, he's on the road to 1 million subscribers and fully monetized channel. So in less than a year, he's been able to accomplish that. So shout out to Don Lemon. Shout out to the lemon slices. And the lemon heads. Y'all, I'm just a big fan of independent media. But yeah, you're right. I have seen some homepages that do not have a home page. In fact, they're just using the default home page. Would it be detrimental if I don't have a channel description? No, I don't think so. Because remember that it's going to, by default, create a description for you. And the channel description, y'all, when you click on the little more button, everybody's going to have that little more button just under the banner for your channel. And that more button is going to give folks a way to contact you. It's going to give your channel ID, your channel link will be there. So everyone does have a channel page. Yours might just be the default page. And so if you don't want to add more to that, you certainly don't have to. You're only limited by the limits of your creativity. I think of the channel homepage as the home to my, just like my home where I live and sleep and work and play, because I actually work at home in my full-time position. So I work full-time, friends, and I'm a part-time content creator in these YouTube streets. And so because I work at home, I really want my home to be very inviting, and I want it to represent me and who I am. And so when you step up on the front porch of my real home, you're going to get a welcome mat. And so I wanted to do a channel description. I want to have a trailer. I've got an existing trailer with a pound cake on it for folks who are new to my channel. But I wanted to do a little bit more and to invite people in. But you certainly don't have to. So Natasha, you make a great point, friend, that you don't have to. It's all about you and your personality. But there are some default things that will be listed in your channel description if you don't add anything else to it. And I know that it will list, you can even, and it gives you places for links if you want to add other social medias and how people can reach you. And y'all, I'm new not just to YouTube, I'm new to Instagram too. And so if you're interested in being interviewed by Candy K all day, I don't do interviews on Shoptalk, but I do interviews for Coffee and Conversation. So that is my interview segment where I interview anybody who has something worth talking about, whether you're a content creator or not. If you've got something worth talking about, then I want to hear it, and I want to share you and highlight you with the world. Natasha, you are welcome, dear. If you have any other questions, y'all drop in this morning with us. This is episode 10. We are making over our homepages. Do it yourself. You can pay someone to do it, or you can do it yourself. So this is what I am looking at as I try to make over my homepage. And y'all, this is going to be like my third time really making over my homepage. And so this is what I'm looking at. This is some of my content. So if you're unfamiliar with Candy K all day, you know that I have as a trailer, existing trailer, I have a pound cake. So if it's your first time visiting Candy K's homepage, you're going to get a pound cake. But if you're a returning viewer, you're going to get, I'll show you in just a moment. I'll show you what you get. So it depends. So again, I'm using the power of YouTube. Okay. I'm using the power of YouTube to help me really curate the best content to put in front of a new viewer to Candy K All Day's homepage, or to a returning viewer to Candy K's homepage. And so here's a look at some of my content. And this is some of my long format content on the top row. And then underneath that, so what you have there in the top row is my For You content, because I selected that menu, that is what I want the viewers to see first, the content that is curated for them based on all the videos that I have available. What YouTube will do is, when you visit my homepage, it's going to look through my catalog of long form content and other content, including your playlists, including your live streams, including your shorts. It'll look through all of your content, and it's going to share with them my curated For You videos that are most closely aligned with content they have viewed recently. So it's trying to match my content to what they normally watch on YouTube and in other channels. And then I also had it pull out some of these videos, some of my videos. And I might do something that I saw both Blues Plate do and Faith Marie Unscripted, where they had it they really wanted to shine lights on their most popular content. And again, when I look at this really does work well by just having it pull out some of your videos, because it gives me a nice broad view of videos that will be available and shown to viewers through my homepage. So I see something very timely and relevant. That is my July holiday vlog. That's actually a compilation video. So I did several videos for the 4th of July holiday, and I curated all of those into a playlist. And this is a compilation video that I put together so that if you wanted to see everything that I did for the long holiday weekend, you can watch it in 3 longer videos, or you can watch the shorter video that is just 7 minutes and 36 seconds. And one of the things that I did, y'all, was I visited the zoo. And so again, you get a longer video there. And surely you can access the playlist for my 4th of July holiday, and then you can access all of the video content that I uploaded. I put all of those things into a playlist, and yes, you are going to get an episode of Shoptalk that shows you how to curate and create a playlist of your content. And then you see that I talked a little bit about Diddy. It was during one of my 5 things that we need to talk about. Candy K brings you the news and hot topics, in addition to Shoptalk for content creators. This is our content creator makerspace, but Candy K also does news and hot topics for the week. And so you see a couple of my news. One was about Diddy when we were in Verdict Watch. And then I've even dropped in and did breaking news. This is one that I'm very proud of on Delta Airlines. And so y'all check that out. I need to do a follow-up video on Delta Airlines because I got good feedback directly from Delta Airlines. Shout out to Delta Airlines for connecting with me as a small and new content creator like many of you. Thank you all for dropping into that chat. I appreciate your comments. And then I've got summer salads. Summer salads is another one of my compilation videos, y'all, because I've been a creator. I published my first video on YouTube in the last week of January 2024. Yes. And now I'm on the road to full monetization. So friends, number one, it can happen for you. And the reason why I wanted to create Shoptalk is because I was on YouTube, y'all, until at least January of 2025. And I felt like I was on YouTube, trying to learn YouTube, trying to do all the things I was supposed to do to grow my channel all by myself. And it was a lonely road. And so I thought, hey, I want to go to and through monetization, not by myself. And so I created this open and welcome space. I invite you to come back and help me to co-host each and every episode of Shop Talk. Welcome in Gemini Diva 79. Gemini Diva is one of the newer content creators, and she is trying to get to 50 subscribers. So Gemini Diva and all friends who are in the chat, I invite you to drop your channel link and to continue to drop your channel link so that you can share your channel. And if friends can vibe with you, if they like your channel homepage, then you might just end up getting a subscriber from them, or at least a viewer. And I often check out channels first before I decide if I want to subscribe. And I invite you to do the same as well. So this is kind of what we're looking like with content. I like that I'm showing a wide, broad variety of my content because Kendi K all day, friends. Friends, I am a lifestyle channel. That means I'm showing you what I do from day to day. I call it a lifestyle channel that's full of living, how I live my life. Y'all, I'll be 50 this fall. Yes. I'll be 50 this fall. So I'm on the road to just living a healthier lifestyle. I'm working with a registered dietitian, and I'm pushing high protein, low carbs or no carbs, and high fiber in my diet. Y'all, you saw me this morning. If you were part of my live stream this morning, I did a walking live. I was checking out some of my new content, and I was trying to get my steps in for the day before it got too hot. I often do that, y'all. I just show you what Kendi K is doing in these YouTube streets and outside of the YouTube streets. I just hit record. So my channel is, in fact, a lifestyle channel. And I do a lot of traveling. You'll get to see that. I did travel over the 4th of July holiday. And so again, I'm sharing all of those things. What I'm sharing you what I love and what I like. And that's why I call myself a lifestyle channel. This is Kendi K all day. Y'all, let's keep moving forward. So when we think about making over our channel, I talked a little bit about the layout. Remember, you get to customize your channel in any way that you want. And Natasha said, you may opt at this moment not to do anything and just let YouTube create that default channel page for you that at least gives your channel name, and it will give your channel ID, a link for your channel. And if you allowed it to, you have to give access for it to share out a way for folks to connect with you by email, if you so choose. You also can add some of your other social media handles if you want to do that as well. And so that's a reminder to me, because I am new to Instagram. I will go back and add a link to my Instagram channel, because I think it allows you 5 links that you can add. The one of them by default is, in fact, your channel link, so folks can access your YouTube channel. But you can add a couple of other links as well. And so I need to add Instagram to my channel homepage. And then the layout, here's the layout. I have 2 different layouts. One for first time viewers to my channel. If you've never viewed my channel and you're not subscribed to my channel, you're going to get the pound cake. And then, and I'm going to be moving that even to a trailer. I am working on that trailer as we speak, and you will see that trailer in the next few weeks. I'll probably debut it on Shoptalk and just get some feedback from you all before I post it to my channel. But I plan to do a trailer video that shows just very 2 to 3 second clips of some of my favorite content. So I think that will help people to get more of a feel for Kendi K as a lifestyle channel, what my living, how I live, and what I love, the things that I like as well. And then if you are a returning subscriber to my channel, then you're going to get some of my vlog life. You're going to get episode 1 of my big fat Greek vacation, and that was a luxury vacation that I took to Athens, Greece, visiting. We island hop actually. So it was Athens, it was Santorini, and Mykonos. And so I have a curated playlist on those. So you get to see one of those episodes, depending on if you're already a subscriber or if you are not yet subscribed. So again, you can choose all of these things. As you see in the menu on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see all of those things. I could show, if I do a lot of lives, you might choose that, because when people go to your channel, they can see you live versus watching one of my long format videos. And in my case, the pound cake, or they're going to watch Santorini part 1 of my big fat Greek adventure. You might show, if you do lots of community clips, y'all. I just delved into using community clips, which is content that I have unlisted and is only available to subscribers who then view that content using the link provided in my community post. So I know what that is. I didn't always know what that was. I'm learning, and that is what I share during these episodes of Shop Talk. Everything that I've learned, and I come here asking and seeking questions, answers to questions about content creation as well. Y'all, welcome. Welcome to Shop Talk, episode 10. Friends, this is what you're going to see when you click on the button to customize your channel. And again, you decide based on the menus that I've been showing you previously. You get to decide. Right now, this is what it is looking like now. Right now, I am choosing for it to go through my content, y'all, because as you can see there, next to videos, it says that I have 393 long format videos. Yes, Kendi K has created 393 long format videos that I hope the majority of them can actually be monetized. That means that ads from AdSense can be attached to all 393 of my long format videos. Friends, don't forget about the goal here. If your goal is monetization, you've got to have some long format videos for YouTube and AdSense to attach to commercials to those videos. Friends, that's how you gain the monetization revenue. So I have 393 and I won't stop. I drop at least one, but my goal is to become more consistent where I am dropping at least 2 long format videos. That's how I got to that almost 400 long format videos. And I do believe that most of them can be monetized, meaning that they can, in fact, and they want, if they're nice, wholesome videos that teach or inform or entertain you in a positive, wholesome way, right? Because friends, I hope you don't knew that, but don't forget that. You cannot forget that advertisers are not going to want to attach, and they will not attach ads to content where there is a lot of profane language. There's an abundance of sexualized things. Anybody got time for that? Okay. That's not who I am. That's not how I show up in the world. And so it's certainly not how I show up on YouTube. And so, friends, and then I have it taking my friends to my playlist. I want to get viewers watching on my playlist, and I want them to continue to watch it in a loop. So that is one of the key changes, because I will tell you, if you opt not to change your channel's homepage and you use the default organization for your channel homepage, number one, it is going to create a homepage for your channel, but it's until you change it to a different layout and a different organization. And it is going to, in fact, put your created playlist at the very bottom of that. I want friends to check out my playlist. You know why? Because Candy K to date has 31 different curated playlists. And by curated, I just simply mean that I took all the videos that are related to each other and I titled them in one area so that they can play in a loop for you. Each and every episode of Shop Talk is now in a playlist called the Shop Talk. And I have another content creation space called Content Creator Corner. Y'all check in the description box of this video for the playlist if you need to catch up on episodes 1 through 9. Yes, friends, welcome to episode 10 of Shop Talk. If you're in the chat, I invite you to drop your channel link repeatedly. This is a space for us to connect and grow our channels. Friends, and so then I actually then have shorts on my channel, and I have 280 shorts. Friends, y'all, I only use shorts to point my viewers to my long format content. I repeat, at this juncture, what I have learned and what is working now even better for me is I only use shorts because they all point to a related long format video. So you will see that my shorts are in fact very short. Okay. At 8 seconds, at 13 seconds, at 11 seconds, Candy K keeps her shorts short. Y'all, you can customize your homepage any way that you like. As you see there, you can choose for it to show only your videos, your long format videos. You can choose to toggle on or off. That's what I mean by you choose your settings. Do you want it to include shorts? I may just turn off shorts on my homepage. And let me tell you why. And I've been thinking about that for a while. Because what happens a lot of the times is that friends will I'm over there checking their channel out, hitting subscribe. And then what I notice is that they only view from my channel my shorts. And it tells me a lot about you and the creator and the character. And I'm saying creators here because this is episode 10 of Shop Talk. And it is a curated space. It is my series devoted to talk shop with other content creators in these YouTube streets. And even co-host the show with me. I drop the channel link repeatedly in the chat. So if you care to co-host this and every episode of Shop Talk with me, all you have to do is come on in and come on up on the panel. This stream is powered by StreamYard, and so it will allow you to gain watch hours on your channel as you watch this and every episode of Shop Talk. So I may try that, friends. I haven't quite decided. I like to let things marinate and think about them. So that's what I try to do. So you can also toggle on and off if you want your channel homepage to share your live streams. Okay. And Shop Talk is something that I record live in a live stream format using StreamYard. So it's such a valuable piece now, y'all. I'm really enjoying the feedback, and thank you for the lovely feedback concerning Shop Talk. You all have helped me to make different tweaks, and I appreciate that. If you're catching this stream after the stream ends and once this content is made live again, if you're catching this content on replay, welcome, friends. Welcome to Shop Talk as a content creator. And please, please, drop in the chat and leave a comment and let me know that you are watching in the replay. Mommy Money Getter, she and I have collaborated as content creators. Y'all, Mommy Money Getter has really capitalized on how to get that money even before monetization. She utilizes social media and she has brand deals, y'all. She's an author. I'll let her tell her story, but 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. That is why I hit subscribe And Mommy Money Getter so graciously allowed me to interview her for Coffee and Conversations. That is my interview segment on my channel. Your organization is the key when you think about making over your channel's homepage. What do you want hopefully, in my mind, the goal is to turn them from a viewer into a subscriber. And so with that in mind, I want to put my best content in front of viewers so that they hopefully will subscribe. They will learn more about me as a content creator. And so, again, I have them looking at my playlist, but above that, I have them looking at any of my 393 videos that it is picking for them. I chose the For You for that because it is choosing for them based on their preferences and the types and kinds of videos that they watch on other channels. It is choosing similar type of videos for them to watch on my channel. But again, I might go back and change that and try and see what it looks like if they get access to my most popular videos. Again, do what you want to do. And again, it's been 6 months. It has been 6 months since I took a look at some of this content in my homepage. So again, I am working on a trailer that shows snippets of some of what I consider my best content. And right now, if you are newly visiting and you're not subscribed to Kendi K all day, then you're going to get, as a trailer video, you're going to get my pound cake video that I'm very proud of. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, you will see my episode 1 of my Big Fat Greek Vacation. Y'all friends are joining. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for rocking and riding with me. This is Kendi K all day. Friends, let's take a look at where you're going to see Kendi K next. Y'all, this is episode 10 of Shop Talk, and episode 11 of Shop Talk is coming. Y'all, I think I said this afternoon. It's coming tomorrow, friends. It's coming tomorrow. So check out episode 11 of Shop Talk tomorrow at same time tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern time and 3:30 in the afternoon. Episode 12 of Shop Talk will be streamed live tomorrow afternoon. And y'all friends, I have a new video, one of the new longer format content videos has dropped today. And I want to say it dropped around 10:30 this morning, if I'm not mistaken. And so when this stream ends, I hope that you would check out my Amazon unboxing with everything that I purchased during Amazon Prime Week. Was that last week or the week before? It was April. It was July the 8th through the 11th, not April, July 8th through the 11th. Y'all, so check me out in these YouTube streets. You might have received a community post about this, catching up with Kendi K, so that you would know where I'm going to be as we head full throttle into the weekend. Y'all, thank you for checking in. Thank you for riding and rocking with me. This is Kendi K all day. Friends, I'm a new content creator in these YouTube streets. I started my YouTube channel the last week of January 2024. Y'all, I'm on the road to full monetization, and I'm calling it the last mile to 5K. I'm on the road to 5K at this point. And what is 5K for Kendi K? Y'all get it? 5K for Kendi K is I'm hoping to get to 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers, but I need your help. So if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to your girl. This is Kendi K all day. And I'm also trying to reach towards 5,000 watch hours so I can get to and through a full monetization. That's the path that I am on. I'm calling it the road to 5K. Friends, this episode of Shop Talk is powered by StreamYard and sponsored by Pound Cake Experts with 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake. Yes, I said it, friends. 50 flavors of gourmet pound cake delivered to you in all of the states in the contiguous United States. 50 flavors of gourmet fresh pound cake. Visit poundcakeexperts.com. And that's right, friends, poundcakeexperts.com. And you can find Pound Cake Experts on all social medias. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I'm still learning too. That's another reason why I created this makerspace, because I wanted to become really, really savvy with how to live stream, y'all, because I only started doing lives and live streams in March of this year. Yes. So they are still new to me. And so I know I learned by doing. And so I wanted to do this, and this is a challenge for me. But I'm learning something new every day. Y'all, please, if you're interested in Nightbot is reminding you to share your channel link in the chat. I encourage you to do so, because this is a safe space for content creators like you, like me, to grow and to connect. So continue to drop your channel link and share your channel out to those content creators who are joining us for this live stream. Y'all, this is a safe space to grow and connect. It's a virtual makerspace. A makerspace is where we're just talking shop, y'all. We're talking shop about content creation. And I appreciate so many stopping through today for this session as I make over my channel. And I hope that it has caused you to think about ways that you can tweak your channel, what is working for you, what is not working for you. Were you like me, y'all? At one point I said, oh my gosh, homepage channel. Whoa, I had done nothing with my channel homepage. And so I was, in fact, just relying on YouTube to create a generic channel page for me. And now, y'all, I'm in my third iteration of my channel's homepage. It's been about 6 months. So this is a good time for me to evaluate what's working well, for me to take a look at some other content creators' channels. And we looked at those today. And yeah, Natasha, welcome in, friend. Thank you for sharing your question about channel homepages. Y'all, I'm doing it myself because I frankly don't have the funds or the capacity to pay someone to help to support me. And y'all, there are so many folks who are in these YouTube streets just for the purpose of trying to solicit you to sell you things. And you can buy them if you want. But if I were you, I would just keep in mind, are they just seeking me out like folks call our cell phones repeatedly throughout the day and night, trying to get us to buy things? And y'all, be careful. That's all I'm going to say is be careful in these YouTube streets. People are preying upon you as a new content creator. And then some things, again, I'm trying to do some of these things in this iteration, in this moment myself, so that I can learn the process. And so that when and if it does come a time where I might seek the services of someone, I know what questions to ask them. It will be because I sought them out, not because they preyed upon me and sought me out. And then I will know what I'm looking for, right? And so I can do all those things myself. I know what homepages I like. I know what homepages are kind of boring for me, but I know when I'm drawn into something, and so that's kind of been the impetus for me, is that I have seen some great homepages, and we looked at some of those today. And I shouted those channels out as channel goals for myself. because I'm using those elements, but I'm making them my own. Okay. And you get to customize your channel any way that you want. Maybe you don't want to feature shorts at all. I told you that's a consideration that I am doing, is not to show shorts on my channel homepage at all. And but I do use shorts, but they're always very shorts. We'll talk about that. There's already been an episode of Shop Talk concerning the long format videos and the shorts, and there will be others. Y'all join me tomorrow for 2 episodes. It's going to be a double header tomorrow with a morning episode of Shop Talk and an afternoon episode of Shop Talk. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with me. This is a Kendi K all day. Goodbye for now.